Does your character consider themselves a hero, villain, or something else? You may ponder this question. While you do so, would anyone like to recap what happened 2 weeks ago?
Oh,
no, it was
boy.
so long ago. You'll not just get a hero point from me, you will also get a fist bump when I see you in person next time. Okay, we're off to a really good start. So, going once.
I see what you said. We were doing like ritual stuff today. I don't know. No matter what, it's all good.
For sure. All right, Gwen. What happened?
Class.
Okay, let's see.
That's
Blow
like
the
one.
dust off my notes really quick.
Oh no. Crypt.
The crypt.
So, we started the fight with Cybrissa lightning bolting Rackus and Mathis because she's not fond of either of these. Sigrid was attempting to convince her that we mean no harm, but her all outsiders are trouble that she wants to be rid of, and also Sigrid's having werewolf puberty. Not the best time. Those wearing the earrings do get a quick interruption of mad laughter because Durston, the fucking werewolf slayer, says he's coming to help, and those without the earrings hear the goddamn doom music. Thankfully, around this time, Cybrissa realizes that if we kill Mathis, we will swarm on her, so she opts to leave the politics aside for now, which is conveniently the same time that Sigrid loses her battle against her infection and turns into a fucking flaming werewolf. She does attempt to shove Kendra away before you lose control, but Kendra, I love danger lore more, decides to just go right back. In a very confusing sentence, and I'm glad we killed this character, Mathis decides to focus his wrath on Matthias, nearly taking him down, not for Born's interference. Kendra, very much of it, against all advice, goes to comfort Sigrid. Unfortunately, we know that the issue with the wolf bane and its delayed effect of the poison is very intense and will probably kill her. Amelia tries to ask Endymion for help, to which he simply says to go. The party is panicking over what to do with Sigrid. Amelia attempts to get a fresh tooth from Mathis and actually manages it. Twice now she's pulled a tooth out of a living were creature. She's going to become the best dentist. Let's see. Sigrid becomes full monster. Kendra gets bitten very badly. Horrified, Sigrid stumbles over the edge to escape. Interrogating Mathis, Oren Vrood fled east to Feldegrau, a town in Ordeal, one that Matthias is familiar with. Having got the answer she wants, Gwen leaves him to be mauled by werewolves. Kendra notices the change in Matthias' expression, worried about him as much as he is about her. She wants to help us because no one should go through these horrors alone, even though that means getting killed by werewolves. Amelia tries to contact Sigrid through the ring, begging her to come back and get a response. Rackus goes off to find Sigrid. We take a moment to discuss what to do with our question for Desna, noting Vrood's choice to go to Feldegrau, a town that had been slaughtered, and the bodies thrown in a mass grave. And Matthias was from there, but he's totally fine and not mega traumatized about it at all. Amelia asks Endymion to see Amelia asks Endymion so if he can see Sigrid through scrying, which he attempts to deny that he's scrying us, but Amelia insists, and he relents, describing the scene with Sigrid down below in the laboratory beneath the temple. Rackus approaches her. She's a bit feral, but Rackus is an alpha and has dealt with this before. He helps coach her back to Sanji because he's used to dealing with new werewolves. He does say that very few people want to become werewolves, and he's used to being called a monster and all that, but they aren't, and neither is Sigrid. And eventually she gets fully calmed down and is returned to the party. Meanwhile, the Broken Ones have all been slaughtered. The Primals and Silverhides have a temporary peace, and Durston has disappeared, concerningly. Sigrid is reunited with the party, but still a bit feral. Hopefully she'll be better in the morning. Rackus says that He and Cybrissa need the Heart of Sane to determine the new Pack Lord, so he will help us get to Felderground to catch the Necromancer. Meanwhile, Kindred goes over to Sigrid, talking about how they met and cuddling with her. Lots of werewolf hugs going around. We finally settle down for the night, Sigrid getting used to her new form and rest Kendra. Thias thinking about his journey and if he might be a hero at this point. Boren's really wants to go to sleep. The last 2 days have sucked worse than almost anything in his life. And it's probably only going to get worse somehow. Gwyn fixes Sigrid's lantern before going to bed, and Amelia stays up to work on a cure potion and speaks with Endymion. She asks about why he scryed on us and didn't tell us about the scrying effect of the earrings, to which he claims that we would have found it weird if he did tell us about it, that he's just a socially awkward guy. Endymion admits he finds our resilience compelling, but ultimately says that he won't be available to speak with for a while, as he's busy, but his estate is open to us if we ever happen to be in Calphas. And he refuses to say what he's doing. So that's not suspicious at all. But I believe that catches us up.
He's doing real estate. Leave him alone.
Tax evasion.
Yeah, tax
he would be fucking evading taxes.
Yeah, probably. Alright, thank you for that recap, Gwen. Take your extra hero point.
Yeah.
And so our question. Does your character consider themselves a hero, villain, or something else? If you'd like to answer this question, go ahead and roll out into chat. You will have the luxury of asking another PC or NPC this same question. Going once. Going twice. Oh.
Get him out of the way. Get him out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Twice! Twice!
Oh no. Oh no, baby.
Jesus Christ. I'm going away.
Boren.
Are you sure you're
Boren.
not cursed?
Do you consider yourself a hero, villain, or something else?
Boren considers himself something else. He likes to think that he works towards doing good ultimately, but it has enough self-awareness to realize he hurts a lot of people when he does that, so he can't in good conscience call himself a good person, or a hero rather. So,
Well, would you consider heroes to be good people or good people to be heroes?
You didn't know there was a follow-up. You got a double or nothing.
Yeah, sorry, I got you. Sorry,
Yeah,
I got
no,
him.
that's an extra question. That's another hero point. Okay.
in most cases, he probably would consider heroes to be good people, but this is Galarian. I'm sure weird things have happened where someone you would not consider to be a good person has been remembered as the hero.
That's fair. Yeah, I respect that. All right. Take your +1 to any roll. Let me go ahead and give you that buff on your token. Is there a PC or NPC you'd wish to ask?
Well, now I have to know what Gwen's thoughts are.
All right, Gwen.
Jeez.
You consider yourself a hero, villain, or something else?
I mean, honestly, my answer is very similar to Boren. Something else. Gwen is... She has ultimately good motivations, but she understands that her methodology is often not exactly kosher.
Well, same question to you. Like, do you believe you have to be a good person to be a hero?
Gwen believes that a real hero can maintain their morals while doing. That's why being a hero is hard.
Okay. Being a hero is hard. And now, my plucky little heroes, you all are upon the moon's throne. High above the surrounding trees of the Shudderwood, you all awake to the encroaching dawn that crests over the trees like you feel like you were never gonna see it again. but here it is. A lot of the commotion below has subsided for the most part. Many of the packs have dispersed into the woods, but some still remain, peeking over the edge or looking about. You can see a good number of primals still remain, as well as silverhides still kind of lurk around the base of the tower. Many of the broken ones who are now, their leader is dead, they're also milling about. However, they are under the watchful gaze of a primal or a silverhide who seem to be working in tandem in this regard, which is, maybe nice to see. You're not sure what that really means.
Kill you later.
Yeah, you definitely feel a very uneasy truce between the silverhides and the primals. There is no proclaimed pack lord yet. Without Sane's heart, they really can't make one. So they're in this very awkward situation of both being in charge.
This has never happened before.
I know, yeah, they're like, this is weird. But not before long, Rakus comes up the stairs, still in his wolf form. He has not shifted to his humanoid form. In this large, he's smaller now. The moon frenzy having died down, he's back to being a regular-sized wolf. But you can still tell it's him. And he kind of barks to wake all of you up. Sigrid, you are still in your wolf form. You are a bit smaller now. The moon frenzy having subsided since it is the daytime. But you still remain a wolf.
Oh.
You are still dog.
Okay.
And you all hear Rakus let out this low growl. It's safe for you to come below, if you like.
Well, it's better than sitting on a tower forever.
True. My head.
Watch yourself amongst the primals. They have sworn a truce for now, but I'm not sure you can trust them.
To that point, has Cypressa departed, or is she still wandering around?
She is here still. Despite it all, the primals still despise outsiders.
I would imagine so.
You have free reign of the moon's throne, and have my protection while you are here.
Question. How long is our friend over here going to stay, like that? Yeah.
His ears twitch. What do you mean like that?
I mean,
A dog.
kind
What
of.
do you
No,
What do you mean?
we need them for the ritual, and I'm not sure if in their current form it will be possible for them to do so.
You may need to consult that ritual of yours to find an answer to that question. Lycanthropy is different for each one afflicted. And your friends has been a different journey than most of the lycanthropes I have been with.
Okay. I just turned to Sigrid. I guess you're, Yeah, I got nothing. You'll probably be like that for a bit.
Draw.
Kendra, you see her kind of like hide a little smile underneath her face a little bit. On her hand.
Does this
She likes
actually
puppy
keep
cigarette
cards? She can't use them.
I think Sigizia probably just wandering around sniffing stuff. I think eventually she'll probably, I don't know, catch sight of Kendra's bandages. And probably like a little line. Like sniff. Maybe a leg.
Oh, you're okay. And Kendra gives you a pat on the head. The human body is surprisingly resistant.
Hold on.
Oh God!
I have to do something. Oh gosh.
Oh,
Okay, there might.
anyone choke on a fly?
That's a 3. I think there's a little lag in the pad.
Hell yeah.
This is true torture. Okay.
Well, I recall there being mention of needing to clean up the temple in order to reconsecrate that. I'm going to start with the downstairs basement area and probably commit to some other side projects while I'm down there. You all have...
Oh, I'll come with you. Corvin is gonna take a step up.
Good. I needed someone to cart Estovian's corpse down the stairs for me. Thank you for volunteering.
Yeah, no problem.
Shoulder and starts walking.
All right, yes, ma'am. He follows you.
Amelia is still knocked out in the corner, curled around
He's so
little
tired.
cauldron.
Did she sleep at all last night?
Oh, I don't know. I was out pretty early.
But the cauldron is steaming. It looks like she successfully cooked something.
I say we should give her some more time.
I think so. So this ritual, I know we need to patch up the temple, but what do we need to actually do to perform it? I don't really go around talking to gods all that often. Don't know what that entails.
So who has the ritual currently? Who has the dust moth?
I am looking for that. Oh, I do.
You do?
Yep.
Sticky fingers, Matthias, I see. Alright, let me go look. Yeah, scroll the dust moth. Okay. So, this will be casting the commune ritual with some slight alterations. It takes 3 hours to cast. And looks like you'll need 3 casters in total. The way it works is the secondary casters will make their check, and depending what the result is, the primary caster's DC for their main check will be reduced. Or it will be higher, depending if they fuck it up really badly.
Oh no.
Yay.
So looking at the checks here, you guys want to look at your own sheets. You will also have the day, by the way, so, you likely won't be doing this until later in the evening because you need to clean up the temple, which will take you pretty much the entire day to do. But it is a good, have some downtime of you're chilling, you're cleaning, maybe you find it relaxing. But the primary caster needs to be acrobatics, religion, nature, or occultism. And then the secondary checks are nature, acrobatics, religion, or occultism. So same stuff. You do need to be an expert in religion, nature, and occultism to make the attempts, though, for the primary checks, not for the secondary. So I think if I took a gander at your sheets, I believe Matthias, yes, it's you. You have the highest skill for the primary check out of everyone.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
even though you are not a caster, you can still perform the ritual.
I'm a wizard.
Oh,
In training.
that's true. Sorry. My bad. Yes, you are a wizard, so yes, I apologize. Yes. The acrobatics portion, looking in the scroll, it is dancing. Desna's really in dancing. She loves that shit. So you are going to be doing a nice little throwback for the ritual.
This is where we find out that Matthias, ever since he was a kid, he's nothing more than to dance.
And then the next highest in the party would be Sigrid, who is a dog right now. No, she is opted out. The next highest would be Gwen in occultism.
Oh.
Yay.
And then Amelia in occultism.
But I am also exhausted.
She is exhausted.
Oh.
You are fatigued. So you would have a
Yeah.
-1 to that. I think even with your -1.
He's just chill today.
Yeah. So even with your -1 to bring you down to a 14, you would still be the highest. Well, the third highest in the party.
I've got a 12, so yeah, you still beat me.
Actually, let me check acrobatics here. Yeah, acrobatics would be the same. So, if you guys want to, metagame it a little bit, you're likely going to be having Amelia, Matthias, and Gwen do the ritual.
No joke.
The best odds of success.
And odds are usually 2 1s this morning.
yeah. But the day is pretty much yours to clean up the temple and do as you see fit. I guess I want to ask what you guys do to get it cleaned up, or what you do for the day. We'll go down the list here. Matthias, you got a temple to clean and probably some dance moves to practice.
Yeah.
Just give me like a little, give me like a little scene of what you decide to do for the day.
Aside from sweeping, moving over damaged furniture and organizing the shelves and whatnot, he's going to honestly practice some dance moves, try to figure out which dance sequence would be more appealing to Desna.
Yeah, I will say, like, as you're maybe doing some dance moves, like in the back, trying to like keep your eyes, keep prying eyes away from you as you're trying like to practice. The wolf that you were playing fetch with your daggers, previously, they are watching you, just kind of like from off the distance, and you feel like they're laughing at you a little bit.
Yeah, but I guess aside from all of that, he's going to once again try to look at the cards and try to see if he can do some reading of his own, you know?
Oh, you want to try to do a hero reading, you say?
I mean, Sigrid's not using these.
She's not. You're right. She's a dog. So, you got me there. All right. Let me. All right. 1 second. Okay, Matthias.
But like
What
covered
do you-
in blood, I think. Like messed up.
What do you ask the cards?
Is Desna in a good mood? Bad mood? I mean,
Oh,
You just want to ask
that's an
Desna's in a good
interesting
mood? Okay.
Is she up?
if we're gonna
Yeah.
talk
You
to
up?
them, I mean, I don't want to piss them off.
Okay. We'll say that is a positive charisma-based check here. I don't know if you all can see these, but I'm definitely gonna try here. Carsophonic, can you see them though?
No.
Damn it, dude. 1 sec. Every time I try to do this hair reading, by the way, it's always fucking something. It's like, Configure ownership. Maybe that's what I need.
Oh,
Alright, how's that?
yeah. Yep, I can see it.
Perfect. Alright, so pick a card.
Okay. Okay, sure. This one. Oh, I don't have permission.
Oh, didn't work? Fuck. God damn it. 1 second. Close it. 1 second.
Okay.
Alright. Now pick a card. Perfect. The Empty Throne. How convenient. So you want to know if Des is in a good mood, huh? So is that your only question? Is Des is in a good mood?
See what else.
Just want to ask before I give you some hero card readings here.
Should we have more faith in Endymion?
Okay. So your question is okay. We gotta narrow down the questions here. You can only do one. So.
Oh, only one. Okay.
Yeah. So which one you want to do?
Endymion.
Okay. Oh, how wonderful. Alright. You flip over the cards, Matthias, as you spread them out before you. Your subject card is the second one you flip over in the uncertain past. And it is in a partial match position. This is not either truly aligned or misaligned, so the partial match is tough. It isn't going to mean exactly what the interpretation usually does, but when you think about it, and have you done tarot readings before? Do you even know what these cards mean?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
First attempt.
So you don't know what these cards mean.
Oh.
I
mean, I've seen
with a dubious knowledge.
Yeah.
It could be this or it could be this. And you have to guess.
Okay.
I've watched you do this all the time.
So in the uncertain past, you pulled the Empty Throne. This card is important. It teaches lessons to people. Lessons of ancient knowledge from far off sources that are alien to us for now. But it's up to us to listen to those lessons. And it's always possible to misinterpret what those lessons of the ancient past are trying to teach us. How this pertains to you being able to trust Endymion can only be left up to your interpretation of that.
Okay.
Oh, there's more Matthias. So we go to the present. This one, the cricket. This one is the opposite match. But it's misaligned. This card is representative of travel. And because it is misaligned, the journey in your present is going poorly. So you could take this to mean that your current relationship with Endymion is poor. Which, you feel like that might be true, considering you kind of have been stubbing him for a few times the past few days or so.
There's some sus level activities going on. I'm just...
Yeah, you definitely have a negative relationship you feel like with Endymion right now, according to this card at least. Alright, and one more here. Alright. So we got two here. Trumpet, which is a partial match as well. The trumpet represents power. It shows an aggressive force in your future with Endymion. Some kind of cacophony of energy and power, either bringing you two together or coming between you two. Because it's a partial match, you're not entirely sure. And then the last card in this spread for the future is the desert. The desert is an environment that no one can survive without aid. Either you or yourself, either you or Endymion will need one another's aid if you're going to get through your future together. If you don't, you might just weather up in this barren wasteland you find yourselves in.
He's going to gather the cards up, put them away, and giving it some thought, he's going to aggressively reach into his pouch and put back on the earring.
Okay, you put on the earring. Do you
Good
use
morning.
it? Or... Oh, okay.
Hope
You
you're
say
okay.
Okay.
I'm a Menace Master Tomas. I'm so tired.
Oh shit, I forgot.
You just hear Amelia over the other side of the earring. You do not hear Endymion. Either has his off, or he's ignoring you.
Fair enough.
Getting the silent treatment, I see.
Yeah, you're getting the silent teacher treatment, unfortunately.
But yeah, after all that, he puts the cards away, he'll keep on the earring, and he'll just mutter to himself. Sigrid is so much more confident in doing this. How does she does it?
Yeah, you're not sure if your own interpretations were correct or not. I was being very vague with them intentionally, so you're not sure. You can ask her though when she's no longer a wolf, if she ever is one again. I don't know. Be a dog forever. But you continue on your way, cleaning things up, helping around the tower, getting it all set up. Gwen, Corbin is on your heels, wherever you go.
Well, I'm gonna be putting him to work. One, I did mean it when I'm going to have him collect Estovian's corpse and bring it down to the little lab in the basement. And
Okay.
then I basically send Corvin running back and forth to that stream we crossed on the way here, getting buckets of water so I can mop up and clean this room.
Okay, so what do you do with his corpse when you put it in here?
Oh, Gwen's, trained in surgery from Lepidstadt. She's gonna perform an autopsy on him.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see.
She'd like to perform it on other werewolf corpses, but she's not sure if she's gonna be able.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Yeah, you have Corbin basically bring you buckets of water, and you're getting this corpse set up, and he kind of, as he brings you the third bucket, he's looking at you, he's looking at the corpse. You're not gonna do any weird shit, are you?
Well, I'm going to cut him open and poke around his inside. Do you qualify that as weird shit?
I would say it ain't normal shit, but
Perfectly normal medical procedure.
I don't know. I never. Okay. Do you need assistance in that, or?
Well, you're a big, strapping, strong man. I might need your help cracking open his rib cage once I break the sternum.
He stands up straighter a little bit. Hey, I can break a man's ribs.
We'll see.
So go ahead and make me a medicine check, Gwen.
Try. Now you.
So you go through and you perform an autopsy on Estovian. This is a regular man.
Yeah, I mean, part of what Gwyn is trying to determine why she wants to look at other werewolf corpses is, the whole thing where werewolves turn back into just regular people. She's trying to see if there's, like, any post-mortem signs of lycanthropy.
There isn't on Estovian. Like, when you go through his body, it is very normal anatomy. No bones are broken from, like, trauma of transforming. He just has the anatomy of a regular, like, person.
How boring.
Bet we could get one of them broken ones that they were fighting, and we could try them.
If anyone, that's probably the ones we'll most likely be able to get. I don't think silver-hide primals will be as giving for scientific study.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, maybe what are they doing with their dead anyway, do you think? Like, they burn them or something? Or bury them?
Bury them, leave them in the woods for the animals to consume. Who knows? Anyways, but that's a good idea. Come along. Gwyn will go out and try and find either Cybrissa or Rackus. They're in charge.
You find Cybrissa first. She's still in hybrid form. She's very easy to spot. She's chatting with some primals, getting some organizations regarding some of the bodies of the other primals together. And when she approaches, she just gives you a sideward glance, and then goes back to what she was doing, as she's trying to ignore you.
Miss Cybrissa, if I may have a moment.
Oh, you're still here.
Correct.
She stares at you.
Anyways, I was hoping if I might be able to borrow some of your dead, either a primal or I imagine more likely one of the broken ones you don't particularly care about.
Why would you need such a thing?
Research.
Research. She narrows her eyes at you.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of research would an outsider require a body of our dead?
Historically, there's been an ongoing problem, which whenever someone accuses someone else of being a werewolf and something like that in relation to a series of murders, it's almost impossible to prove post-mortem that someone was or was not a werewolf, usually leading to werewolves getting blamed by default. If I could find means to prove physically that a person was a werewolf before they died, then we can set a precedent for proving this in the future and less werewolves being blamed for crimes they did. Good?
She stares at you, and she blinks.
Stone face.
You need to make me a diplomacy check.
Yes.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Okay. You beat her with facts and logic.
Yeah.
I will not be giving up any of my pack members for your 6 science project.
So,
If you want any of the silver hides or the broken ones, I'm not going to stop you.
well, for the sake of not offending Rackus, I'll just take him.
Just kind of growls and turns away from you.
Not a lot of friends are made in the pursuit of science. Just size according.
Oh,
Alright, let's
yeah,
find it.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
find
sure.
the
And
body.
not before long, you're able to find a body of a man. Rugged beard. He has a bit of a ginger in his hair, but he definitely has a broken one. He's got like the symbols on him.
Alright. Round 2.
All right.
Autopsy Boogaloo.
You bring him into your operating room and make a medicine check. So you open up his body,
Yeah.
and the first thing that strikes you is the bones of this man. Bones, when they break, when they reform, they reform as like grafts of some kind. You could always tell a bone has been broken in a certain area. And looking at these bones looks like they've been broken dozens and dozens of times. If this is indicative of a werewolf shifting, you're not sure. But that is the big anomaly between, this corpse and Estovian.
Well, that's something. But, yeah. Gwendol spent her time doing that, and of course she's going to clean up after herself. She's no monster.
You start cleaning up, and probably the rest of this area down here as well, just to make it all look nice and such. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose after this. Really struggling over here. And Corbin, who's assisting you the best he can. He looks over you as you're like kind of cleaning up some of the blood. If you ever need an assistant, I think I'm a pretty good nurse or something.
I appreciate the thought. I'm at least marginally impressed that you weren't too squeamish about this experience.
Oh no, I mean, I've killed people before, like, kinda, sometimes. I punch people a lot in bar fights.
Aha.
But if, if you ever want to do something that's not cutting open bodies, I mean, I know a few good taverns in Califast and Cortad, Lapidstad, if you're into that.
Listen, Corvin,
Hmm.
I will fully admit that you have surpassed my initial expectations. I have come to see you as something slightly higher than a worm. However, that is about as far as we're going. Your efforts on this journey so far have been fairly commendable. But
All right. For now. Okay. I got you.
I suppose that's the best I'm going to get out of you.
I'm just saying that option for the drink at the tavern is still open.
Duly noted.
He finger guns and he walks into a wall and then he goes, "Oh, the door's over here," and he walks to the door.
Gwen just goes back to cleaning up blood. God,
So you're
it's been
saying
long
there's a
2 days.
chance. Alrighty. Boren, what are you up to? While you're describing it, I'm gonna grab a tissue. I got my headset on, so I'm listening, but I'll be right back. What are you up to?
Sure. So, I think the first thing Boren does is he fixes something simple for breakfast that people can just grab as they're doing other stuff, since it was a long night, and if we don't eat at some point, people are going to stomach problems. So he takes whatever the meat or raw rabbits that Rakis left us at the end of last session, grills it up, does some basic seasoning. It's nothing fancy given the lack of ingredients. It's there whenever people are hungry. And then Boren does start doing the terrible job of hauling all the bodies from the top of the tower down to the base of the tower that weren't already there. Which means at some point there was probably a moment where Gwyn is out talking to Cyberissa, being like, hey, can I have a body? And then in the background you just see Boren dragging 2 corpses out and leaving them outside the tower.
Yeah. There's a lot of corpses too.
And he also brings up a bunch of buckets of water on his way back, so that once the bodies are mostly dealt with, he can start cleaning up that room with the big butterfly motif that was right below where we had the battle on the tower, because that seems like an important place that will probably need some extra care and attention if we're trying to get this temple ready to do this ritual.
Yeah, so when you start cleaning the butterfly mosaic that's near the top of the tower, this is where the ritual needs to be performed. Like, this is the sanctum in this temple. Can you just make me a religion check?
Sure.
So as you're going through it and cleaning this moth, this butterfly, this is probably the most holiest of holy sites for the Desna religion. You've been around Golarion a fair bit, so you've seen Desnan temples and such, and even other temples of other gods, but this is an old temple. It is a miracle this was not discovered by Desnan priests previously, or maybe it was kept hidden because of this purpose, but this is like a holy site for the Desnan religion.
I think there is that moment where he's internally just sitting here going like, how the hell did we find the 16 chapels of Desnan religion in a werewolf forest? It's like there aren't people on pilgrimage or paladins being like, we must reclaim the Holy Land.
It was, it was lost when Tarbafon basically destroyed swaths of Ustalav in his first kind of rampage. A lot of religion was lost to time, and this was likely one of them. It's likely only still standing because it's in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, and he just didn't have his ire in the Shudderwood at the time. But there was a lot lost during Tarbafon's rule over Ustalav. A lot of stuff. And this looks to be a casualty of that.
I don't think Boren is an incredibly sentimental person when it comes to historical artifacts, but it does seem sad to him that this place was lost despite it still standing here and, all in need of a cleaning and reconsecrating. Seems to be in perfect operating order for a temple. Just doesn't quite strike him as right.
You have this thought of, it does suck that this was lost because it's such a horrific event that happened ages ago. And then you have another thought of, you're on the tail of the Whispering Way right now. The cult dedicated to finding a way to release Tarbafon from his prison in Gallowspire. And they want that again. They want that desolation that Tarbafon wrought to Ustalav. So it won't even be this temple that would be lost in that wake. It would be Barstoy, where you're from, Lepidstadt. You think of all the buildings and the temples that humanity has built over the years that Tarbafon is imprisoned, and all that could be wiped out. Again. Maybe even worse this time.
Yeah, I think as those thoughts cross through Boren's head, there's a slight shift in his mentality. Like, he's been hearing this name, Unravel. There's no face, or he hasn't had any like personal stakes in the game, but as he's kind of coming to grasp with what might be going on, finds himself very interested in getting his hands on this Unravel for probably less heroic reasons, but ultimately a good cause.
Yeah, and if the wolves are to be believed, he went to Feldgaro, a town that you're familiar with, actually. Not as intimately as Matthias is. But you recall that that's where you met Tomas. Not at Feldgaro itself, but a few miles away from it. When you had returned from the River Kingdoms to Ustalav. You had met Tomas and his companion on the road, as they had been in the area at the time assisting the civilians of the War Without Rivals, the casualties. And that's where Tomas hired you as a bodyguard to keep him safe as he walked through the war-torn fields of the Furrows. It's also where you found the ruins of Feldgaro.
Yeah, and I think that's an image that has stuck with Boren for a very long time. That's not something he really gets out of his head, and probably where the more cynical side of his personality started to come out more than the like optimist or the like, hey, it's a job side of him, was that whole experience.
Yeah, it was a tough day, but you stuck with Tomas, even as he said goodbye to his traveling companion who took a orphaned artist to try to find somewhere for him to stay. But the world is evil, and it needs a guardian, for sure. And as you clean the dust moth beneath your feet, just these thoughts go through your head. Cleaning is very therapeutic. All right. Amelia, what time do you wake up?
I think if I heard Matthias and I was like, 10 more minutes, Bob would do his little alarm clock purring where it would start off really slow and then increase over time. So that way, it's just waking up on the cycle.
Yeah, for sure.
But she will jolt awake. I'm like, I'm awake. And then look at the cauldron and then grab her bag and frantically look inside until she sees the 2 potions that she made and feel a little bit more calm.
And they're in good condition.
Okay. And then she'll find a 3rd potion and she'll pocket that one. Kind of look around. Matthias? See Matthias anywhere?
Not on this tower, no. You're actually alone. You have been given a blanket and a pillow by someone, but it seems your party has gone down below somewhere.
And there is breakfast waiting for you.
And there is breakfast, yes.
So, I will...
There is a crow pecking at
breakfast?
your breakfast.
Oh, no! Oh, you mean you could have one, I guess, right? Secret would want me to give some to share. All right, so I'll leave some for the bird and grab the rest and try and find my companions.
Yeah.
Never.
So you can head down the stairs. Who are you looking for in particular?
Matthias first.
Matthias? Okay, you can find Matthias. He's actually, looks like he's putting some cards into his bag as he's coming around the corner from the tower.
Hey, Matthias.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was up all night, but I
Oh,
made 2 potions.
That's wonderful, and you don't have to apologize.
Hey, I actually made something for you. And I'll pull out of my pocket a quicksilver mutagen and hand it to him. It's only good for the day, but if you like it, I can keep making it for you. But here, and I'll hand him the mutagen. There's some side effects to it, so just, read the label. I put, warning labels, instructions on the tag for you. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but,
No.
think it...
I appreciate the gesture. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Are you alright, though? I mean, it seemed like you spent a good amount of the night working on that, right?
Yeah. I'm just tired, but it's okay, I've had nights like this, staying up all night making potions, and it's okay. We'll be okay. What are we doing?
Well, right now we're clearing the temple for our meeting with Desna later today. You know, the ritual.
Right, the ritual. Okay, I guess I'll start cleaning. Make sure you read that label, okay? Before you drink it.
I will. Oh,
Okay.
and there's, have you eaten already?
Yeah, and I'll pull out one of the breakfast treats that were made out of my pocket. Yeah. I guess I should thank Lauren, right? For this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and try not to stay up late next time, okay?
Oh, yeah, I know, but it's important. These potions are important. I'll sacrifice a little bit of sleep for that.
But not too much.
I'll try for next time.
Perfect.
I'll pull out Bob and start using him as, the little vacuum handheld vacuum that he is.
To clean up the rubble. All right, okay.
Cleaning up, the dust and stuff.
You get to work, Amelia, with Bob, and you vacuum him, he goes, Bob, as he goes, like a Roomba. Do you read the label now, Matthias?
I mean, as I'm working, I suppose I can, just to see what she's referring to.
I don't know what she's referring to either. It felt like important. So I was wondering if you're picking up those vibes too. I didn't know.
I don't know how to trade.
That's okay. I just gave him a quicksilver.
Oh, okay.
I took care of it. Don't worry. What does it say?
Get a +2 to acrobatics, stealth, thievery checks, reflex saves, and dexterity-based attack rolls. And I need an additional 10-foot. Oh,
sorry,
just
I gave you the
disappeared.
right one. Yep,
Okay.
I know. It was me. It was me.
I gain a 10-foot bonus to my speed. I take damage equal to my level. Yay!
Well, what are you gonna do?
Can't recover hit points lost this way by any means, while the mutagen lasts, and I get a penalty to my fortitude saves. I can handle this.
Is that all the label says, Amelia?
Last 10 minutes?
Okay. Okay, I'm just checking.
Definitely.
You become swifter and nimbler, but also fragile. Fragile in capitals, underlined 3 times.
You become
I've always
fragile.
felt that way. It's nothing new to me.
Alrighty. Alright, Amelia, you continue cleaning up. What area of the temple did you want to clean up?
Is there like a messy desk that looks reminiscent of a lab?
Well, yeah, there was. Yeah, in the bottom floor there was the priest's laboratory. But you do hear Gwen in there at the moment with Corbin.
Okay. I don't want to interrupt that.
You hear a
Especially
crack
if
of
I
the
hear-
sternum.
Oh. Well.
Cutting of flesh. You don't know what the fuck's going on in there.
Hopefully Gwen isn't doing that too, Gord.
She's
Well, you know.
thinking about it.
I don't know. I guess if there's like anywhere there's dust, she will vacuum it up with Bob.
Alright.
Is
and
there,
you,
like-
you just clean. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of there's like some smaller rooms. There's a room with a bunch of like bones in it and stuff, and Bob will slurp those up with haste.
Okay. Yeah. As she's doing it, she will tend to nod off a little bit and wake up.
Yeah. You were up pretty late. You're still fatigued, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Let me hit you with that debuff. Hang on, I'll do it right now.
I think I have it.
Oh, you do. Oh,
already.
you do have
Yeah.
it. Yep, you got it. All right. Sigrid, what are you up to?
Gosh. Honestly, probably just wandering around. I don't know.
Kendra's putting you to work. She has discovered you are much stronger in this form.
Oh.
So she has taken to designing some kind of harness for you to drag things around with, like a raft, like a sled dog kind of deal.
Okay.
She makes it incredibly quick. Like she's got these schematics out, and she's like, "Okay, we'll grab some vines from here. Perfect, excellent." Sigrid,
I think it probably
just-
takes a moment. Like, she doesn't really respond to the name as much as the sound, probably.
could you just lower your head for a moment? I'm gonna put this on you. It's not gonna hurt you.
Huh?
She just very gingerly like puts like a collar on you,
Okay.
with some vines attached to it.
Oh my gosh, alright.
All right. Okay. Now, I'm going to load these very heavy rocks on the sled that's attached to your collar, Sigrid, and we're going to move them to clean up this area of the temple. Sound good?
Yeah, probably distracted by sounds.
Okay, excellent. she starts moving some very heavy boulders onto the sled. Very poorly she does, though. She's not very strong. But once she manages to get one of them on there, she's like, excellent. Proof of concept. She goes back over to you. All right, Sigrid, come on, follow me. She tries to start leading you. Oh, did you follow her, or did you just try to sit there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It probably takes a second. Then
Come on.
guy tries to go and then is stopped by the heavy weight. Alright, and then...
You got this.
Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah. Do I need to make some kind of check, or...?
No, you're strong.
Okay, I'm strong.
You're strong.
Love it.
You start moving rocks of rubble
Mm.
away from the temple,
Okay.
and Kendra looks very proud of you and herself. You do catch her every so often when she's trying to move these rocks. She kind of grabs her arm where you scratched her. Can you make me just a smell check,
Did we...
perception check? Oh yeah, what's up?
Did we... Did we cure her? Yeah.
No,
No.
not yet.
Oh.
No, not yet. No, not yet.
Okay. We should do
She is still infected, probably.
Okay. You said perception?
That's why I made the potions.
Yes.
won't let me do it because it's an active encounter. I'll do it for. So, but it'd be +3 on that, I guess, because nose.
Okay.
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Do I have powers here?
You sniff.
You have powers. Okay. No, okay, nothing. Nothing. We're good.
Okay. You sniff. And Kendra's wound seems to have opened a little bit. Kind of getting the blood a little. Oh, excuse me, getting the bandages a little damp with her blood as she's trying to do this physical activity. And as you sniff, the blood smells off to you.
I don't know what it smells like.
Yeah, I mean, you've been a dog for a little bit, and you've smelled blood, as you've been in this form. Her wound just smells a little off to you.
Okay, I will.
Not in the werewolf bite kind of way. It's just kind of strange.
Okay. There's a bark. Like, I don't know. The blood drips on the floor.
Drips. It's regular blood. But she stops. Oh, I should go see Amelia and see if she's awake, huh? All right, Sigurd. I'll be right back. Keep moving rocks.
I'm gonna break out of this.
She's like, yeah, I'm not staying here.
I just don't think a dog. They think they're very hyperactive, very just distracted very easily. So we will, as soon as the strange woman is gone, escape.
Yeah, you break out of it so easily. It's not even a challenge. You just snap it.
Right.
But Kendra has left you for now.
Oh yeah, just wander around, smelling things, important dog things, I guess. We're going outside. Oops.
You want to go outside?
Yeah.
You want to go outside, girl? Okay. Yeah, you can go outside. You see several werewolves milling around. One of them being Cypressa. You haven't spotted Rakis this entire time. You're not sure where he is.
Yeah.
You do see Cypressa, who's chatting with a few other ginger werewolves. They don't seem to pay you any mind, however, but there are werewolves about you. Other dogs.
Way to interact.
Okay.
I guess there's that for a little while and something else. I don't know. If Amelia or Borin, I think they probably smell pretty interesting.
That's true. They would, yeah.
I think Amelia has all sorts of strange, and then probably Borin has the snacks though. So I mean, it's probably a lot of.
You kind of wander around the temple a bit out of your element.
Yeah.
Well, these werewolves are, fully realized werewolves. So, though most of them, are in their wolf form, they are little.
Fit in anywhere.
Yeah, it's like you don't really fit in because they're not really like they're not really animalistic.
Yeah.
So it's a little awkward.
That's fair. That's okay. I'll just carry with me that.
But you do find a scent, a smell.
A smell.
Of snack. Of snacks.
Snack. Yes.
And up the stairs in the Moon's Throne, you follow it and you see Borin, who is cleaning the floor of looks like a very pretty butterfly. He's almost done at this point. But he's deep in thought as you sniff snacks.
Bloody prints. Thing he just cleaned to walk up behind him. Hold on, let me make a stealth.
Sure.
Let me make a stealth and a thievery here. No, I think he's probably really smart.
Oh, he definitely knows you're there. His DC is a 24, so yeah, he definitely does.
Okay, I'll probably come back later. But there's
Borin,
all sorts of prints on the floor now.
You see Sigrid come up the stairs and she steps onto the tiles briefly, and she stares at you.
You good there, Sigrid?
There's you.
I think it takes him like 6 seconds before he realizes, wait, have you eaten anything yet?
I think probably just Big Wolf lick chops.
Yeah. He'll rummage around, pull out some piece of food that's wrapped in a cloth, unwrap it, and hold it out in a gauntleted hand. Just safety for the fingers.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. Or a halfling. This figure's pretty big, even if it's not Moon Frenzy. Yeah. She'll shout out on that. It's probably awkward. Probably knocks it out of your hand and then gets it off the floor. Mm-hmm.
And you munch, Sigrid.
Oh, thanks.
Tastes good.
I'll remember this one has food.
I will never be able to eat in peace again.
Yeah, you know how dogs do. Yeah, then to wander off to go bother someone else. I don't know. It's just a lot of that.
Yeah, you kind of wander around a little aimless. You are eventually found by Kendra again at some point.
Oh no, I'm in trouble.
She's like, Sigrid wandered off. So worried. But you're minded by Kendra, so you don't like wander in the woods.
Okay, that's good.
Or wander
I'm
away.
kinda worried.
You know, she keeps you here.
Okay.
Amelia, at some point Kendra
Squirrel.
does come by. Oh, sorry.
Squirrel?
she's a squirrel in the woods. She's
Oh.
gone. Amelia, at some point Kendra does come by. Her wounds look a little open. She's obviously been doing some physical activity she shouldn't have been. And she looks so guilty. Do you happen to have that anti-lycanthropy potion?
Yes. Yeah. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. In my sleepiness, I should have just gone straight to you.
Oh no, it's alright. It's not like it was a big deal.
More cracking.
Well, I mean, I guess you would have been good until the next full moon, but yeah.
That's fine. That's what I mean. I was
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
I'll give her one of the werewolf be gone potions.
Okay, so you give her the werewolf be gone potion. She downs it. She gags a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I
Ugh.
should add a flavoring additive to it.
It's all right. I've had worse. So it's almost as good as Endyvion's cooking.
That's a nice compliment. I think Endyvion's cooking is really good. So I guess I don't need to add a flavoring additive.
she stares at you like she's trying to decide if you're joking or not. But she decides that she doesn't want to know. All right, thank you. Would you mind assisting with my bandages as well? I was moving rocks and I moved them too good.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me take care of that for you.
Thank you. You can patch
Bob
her
will
up easy
help.
enough.
Yeah, he'll help too. So it'll adhere the. He does liquid band-aids.
Aw, adorable. Yeah, you patch up the wound. Nothing nefarious about it after she's drinking the werewolf potion. I should go
Yeah,
back and
okay.
find Sigrid. I don't want her to wander off from a stray squirrel.
Oh, yeah. How's she doing?
I think she is a little lost.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this ritual will help, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we're really going to talk to Desna?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've seen a lot of crazy things. Let's just tack one on for, the tally. Seems like anything's possible.
My father was I don't want to say follower of Desna, but he was a student of hers in some degree. We had a few holy texts of hers around the house. It's just surreal, is all.
Yeah. Is Desna good?
Oh, I would say so. She's a, patron of travelers. Which is why my father revered her so highly. He was a big traveler. She's also a fan of living your truth and finding your own joy in things. Finding what life has to offer. She likes art and song. I think she's pretty good.
Sounds pretty amazing. Seems all like good things.
Butterflies.
She likes butterflies?
Yeah, that's what her holy symbol is.
That's nice.
What are you going to ask her?
Me? I have to ask her I don't know. I don't think I've really thought of it. Yeah, I need to think about that.
It's a lot to ask God of something. I don't even know what I'd ask her. I don't know. I think I just want to know if my father was at peace. I guess death isn't really her domain, but maybe she can ask for Asma.
Yeah. I think if your dad was a good person, right?
Yeah.
I would like to think that he's at peace if he was a good person.
I think he helped a lot of people. And I hope Pharasma was kind to him.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll find out later tonight, right?
Right. Yeah, I'll think about that question. I didn't know I could get a question.
I don't know. Maybe we won't.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Okay.
She leaves you to go find Sigrid.
I'll tap my earring and just say, I know you said you can't talk, but Kendra's gonna be okay. I made the potion.
There's no response.
Okay.
Though there is no response, Amelia, you know as long as he's wearing it, he can hear you.
Yeah.
And it's definitely still working, so it's going somewhere.
Matthias answers.
Yeah. Matthias can also hear it, but you know.
Huh?
All right.
But with that, you all can clean, wander as you see fit. It takes an entire day to clean this temple. And before long, Matthias, who has the ritual, you think that you are all set to perform it as soon as dusk falls. Is there anything else anyone would like to do, or any conversations you guys would like to have before this happens?
Miss Larmore, I leave you alone for a few hours and you've already busted your stitches.
Not my fault. It was the wrong.
And why were you performing heavy labor with an arm wound?
I was assisting.
I just stared.
Gwen,
Mm-hmm.
let me explain something to you. I do not like to be managed. Respectfully, of course. I don't like to be helicopters over. Helicopters aren't real in Galarian. I don't like to be
I get the
point. Okay.
That's the other project she's been working on is helicopters.
It's helicopters, yeah. I don't say this with any disrespect. My father was the same way. And when he passed away, Endymion was the same way, and now that Endymion's in Caliphas, I find you're the one who is making sure I'm not doing anything dangerous.
One, I was hired specifically for that purpose.
Okay, fair.
Two, if you're going to keep doing stupidly dangerous things, at the very least, spend your time learning abjuration and protection spells for yourself. God's sake.
I know shield.
I know shield. Yeah.
Then why have you not been using it?
Damn the grill.
Economy. I'll have you know.
Anyways,
Oh man.
3, on the topic of me being over you, both due to your comments about paying me on credit, factors including your continued insistence on throwing yourself into the onto the proverbial chopping block, I am ending our contract.
What? You can't just do that.
I can. It's in my contract that I have the power to call it off as necessary. I will remain with your group, and because the business that your people have been conducting now deals with artists, therefore deals with me. I, thankfully, will not be pursuing you for the rest of my payment that I would normally be due, because so far this adventure, despite its many horrors, has been decently prompt. I'm not going to hold you to the account.
Well, I can still pay you once I get my funds in from the sale of my home in Ravengrove.
I look at her dubiously. We both know that's not happening.
What do you... I'm sure it's sold by now. It's a wonderful
Yes,
piece of
being
property.
sold by an div.
Yes, he does real estate.
Mm.
Like the one thing I know he does is real estate.
Nonetheless, I will not be as watchful over. You can do what you like. However, as your doctor, and you are wounded, you will listen to my instructions, or else I will cut your wound open myself.
Okay, so I think that's threatening.
Oh shit.
But,
Yeah, there's a growl in the distance.
yeah, I got a werewolf over here.
Yes, we almost had 2 werewolves.
Alright, I understand your point. I'm sorry. I'm just a little snippy right now, because I'm a little worried about Sigrid. I apologize. I appreciate your concern and is noted. I will do my best to refrain from any physical activities that may prolong the healing process of my arm.
Good.
Adds a little bit.
Please be my bodyguard again, please.
I'm just saying, if you want to also be paid again, let me know. I mean,
Such a good bodyguard, please.
Just saying, you did a good job.
You do a good job, but don't helicopter me. Protect me, but also don't manage my friends.
All right.
No winning with this.
No, there's none. You guys are gonna get gathered up in the location where Boren was cleaning previously. Unless there's anything else anyone else wants to do before we move into cutscene territory. Oh jeez. Alright. I'm gonna go bring you guys...
Can I hit the rest button?
Oh, yeah. You guys can hit the rest button. That's
Okay.
fine. I'm just gonna delete all these tokens off the map. And I'll bring you guys to the... There's a campfire down there. How did...
I think I tried to put one, but the levels
Oh,
prevented me.
is that what it was?
When we
Okay.
were winding down, I was like, you know, it'd be really cool right here. A campfire, bloop. Oh wait, levels.
Yeah.
Levels.
Levels. I told Dom for the next book is like another levels map, and I told Dom, I went, don't. Please just make them separate maps, teleporters. I can't do it again.
Oh, good. It works out very good. You did a good job.
He did a fantastic job.
I
He did
enjoyed
a great
drawing the
job. I
map,
just
though.
can't do it. Yeah, I can't manage levels. It's too overwhelming for me. All right, let me go bring you guys over here. Oh wait, this is not the right Sigrid. Let me grab the other Sigrid. Feral Sigrid, there she is. She's so big. No longer moon frenzy, so you're tiny again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're also... I gotta put some lights in here for you guys. It's so dark. Bonk. Bonk. Right. So this is the room where the ritual states it needs to be performed. Torches have been lit around the room. You've collected the moonstones to perform the ritual with. Dusk has fallen. It's just you all at the tip of the moon's throne. Amelia and Gwen, you two are going to be the secondary casters, or did someone else want to do it?
Goes
What?
forward, I might as well help out.
Okay. You unfurl the scroll, and there is some occult language on here that the two of you are just barely able to decipher. You all stand in a triangle formation with Matthias at the tip, who is also kind of, he's getting ready for his big debut over here.
Shed used to interpret the dancing.
Yeah. Oh, Kendra and Corbin are up here with you, by the way. I don't have their tokens on me right now, but they are with you up here. As is Rakkus. Rakkus is also actually up here, but he's kind of watching from afar like a judgmental uncle at Christmas time.
Wow.
Here. All right.
I'll absorb Bob.
Yeah, there's definitely a secret kind of squish Bob, and then there was gonna
Oh
be a
my god!
there was gonna be a lick, and then the dog just like absolutely just bleh, you know.
This is why he doesn't like dogs.
I have a Bob-like stress toy at work,
Yeah, it's kind of
and I broke it yesterday, and it exploded. And I think the same would happen to Bob if he took too much damage and he just popped like a balloon. All right, Gwen, let's have you go first over here. Can you make me an occultism check? You don't need to make this private. You can make it public.
Very good.
nice. Glad we got all the ones out.
Yeah. Jeez.
I am getting the DCs right now. One moment, sorry.
I hope 34 is
Oh gosh, I know. I'm pretty much checking if it's a critical success. Alrighty. You guys are level 8 right now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So that will be a critical success.
Oh.
So, Matthias, you get a +2 bonus to your roll here when you make it, which is pretty rad. All right, Amelia, go ahead and make your occultism check as you begin to read off the occult scripture of the Dust Moth to commune with Desna.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hot, dude. Hot as hell. All right,
we were so
even
worried.
with
We're crushing it.
yeah, even with the negatives. All right.
All right,
That's
Matthias,
another
throw it
critical
back for
success.
God.
I know. I'll do
You know
my
what, Matthias?
best.
You just set this one out. You don't need to do it.
Okay, you guys are doing great.
So there's like 10 moonstones. Are those like arrayed out like on the butterfly? Or?
Yeah, they're kind
They're
of arrayed
glowing?
out like around. They begin to glow as these two succeed their checks. Matthias, it's your turn as the primary caster for this ritual. You have a +4 bonus to this check.
Okay.
You got this, Matthias.
Oh man, I'm nervous. Come on, luck. I've been lucky so far.
Mhm.
+4.
It's acrobatics that you're doing.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Backflip, splits,
I know you are.
rises up. The moon comes down, points up at the sky, starts disco. Oh,
I'm gonna.
Plus
I
4.
mean-
You get +4 to it.
I already added the +4. It's already in there.
it's in
You're,
there.
yeah, the +4.
30?
Oh, it's already in there. Oh, okay.
Say 30 is pretty good. I don't know. Do you feel like you need to do it?
I'll let you roll with fortune, just because, like, as a GM, I kind of don't want you to fucking bungle anything if you want. So, if you want to roll with fortune, you can take the highest.
Oh, okay. We do the highest roll. Okay, then yeah. Fuck it. Go
Yeah,
for it.
Des is gonna give you a fortune. How about that? You know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She's real happy with the cleaning we did.
Yeah. How did the cleaning go? Did we have to roll for that?
No, it was okay.
Let's
You guys
go.
did a great
Look.
job. So you can roll a fortune.
If anything, I have a hero point.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my
you know what?
god.
Alright.
We're
Hero
chilling.
We're
point.
meant
That
to
was
be.
almost a 1.
It could have been worse. So the moonstones around you three begin to glow. They illuminate the room, casting shadows on the wall, silhouettes of yourself. Rakus kind of takes a step back a little further down the stairs as things get a little freaky. And you can see the forest through the beams from your location. And you see fog begin to rise, and it spills over the lip of this tower into your room as it begins to dance around your feet. Matthias, describe to me how you do your part of the ritual.
Oh man. Would I be able to recall anything about Desna's whole?
Whole shtick. Do you want just a
Yeah.
recall knowledge check for Desna in general? Is that what you
Yes,
just to? Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah.
It's something I would have done prior to. Before.
No, definitely. No, for sure. I gotcha. Okay. Okay, so Desna is known as the Song of the Spheres. She is a good goddess, first of all. I think she's chaotic good if we're using like the old alignment system. Her whole thing is regarding the world with safe passage, especially for travelers, and safe passage through the darkness. She is, very against all things kind of evil or things that go bump in the night, so her worship is actually pretty common in Ustalav. She's also a really big fan of artistry, especially when it comes to the stars. She is rumored, or legends are told, that she is the one who hangs the stars in the sky as a tapestry of the heavens for the mortals to see. She loves the night sky. It is one of the most beautiful things in the world. She also is a big fan of self-expression. She wants her followers and anyone who is willing to listen to her to follow their hearts and to seek what life has to offer. And, find love within that. That can be reflected by her choice of partners. She has 2. She is the romantic partner of the goddess Shaylin, who is the goddess of beauty and art, and Sarenrae, who is the goddess of lawful good. That's what Sarenrae is. And fire. She's got that going on too. So, when you think of what Desna would like when it comes to dancing, it would not be anything rigid. It would be something free and expressive, and maybe a cool-ass backflip.
It's always the backflips. Yeah.
Bro,
I
I'm
guess
imagining like a suit with the sparkles, like the sequin, like suit or
Yeah,
vest.
he's decked out in a sequin suit for sure.
I guess his movement is pretty chaotic. If he's doing some sort of interpretive dance, he's telling a story, I suppose, of a young boy who has lost his way and is journeying down whatever pathway he lands upon to try and find where he's heading, the end goal of all of it.
And you think back to when you were a young lad. You were brought by a stranger to the city of Ardis after a tragedy had befallen your home. And this man left you with the orphanage. And something you remember about this man, you can't really recall his face too well, is he did have a pendant of Desna around his neck. As he led you to this place.
And that would be where his journey first started.
And there's a moment, Matthias, as you're really getting into the groove of things, and you kind of come to the conclusion of, that is where my journey first started. You remember the man's face all of a sudden. It's not one you inherently recognize. But he was an older gentleman with silver fox-like hair. He had a beauty mark underneath his eye. Same facial features of someone close to you. And you have this moment of, as you think you're looking upon the face of Petros Lorimor delivering you to Ardis.
Oh my! Well, I'll be damned.
He's dead now, so.
Wait, didn't you drop his body during his funeral?
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Look, hey, it's all connected, okay? So. And it wasn't me, it was someone else. Just saying.
And when you have this kind of moment, Matthias, the mist that has pressed into the room begins to swirl around your ankles, your legs, your thighs. And those of you who are in the room itself, you feel this mist begin to dance with you. Not maliciously, but it seems to enrapture you in a way that a friend would, entice you to come dance with them at a social event that you are not inclined to participate in. But it's kind. The mist is.
Try and eat it.
It's not malicious. You bite it and it's mist. It disperses.
If it's an invitation, he will gladly accept it.
And you accept it, Matthias. As all of you breathe in this mist and you feel your heads begin to swirl. Get really high.
Get really high.
Yep. And as this mist... Ooh, sorry, Matthias, I made you glow evil.
Evil. Mega Matthias. Rips out with the dance battle.
Start killing people.
And all of you are pulled into darkness that is illuminated by stars.
Hey,
That-
I don't know if it's just
one
me,
more
but
time.
you kind of just
One
went
more time.
under the water for that.
I'm on one.
You were taken by the mist.
You were taken by the mist, and you
What?
find
No,
yourself.
Say that what you said again. It was cool. Please.
I don't remember.
Oh.
It cut out
It
I'm
was like,
sorry.
okay.
when you started saying, and as you take in the mist.
As
then
you
it cut
take
out.
in the mist, you feel darkness overtake you. There is only miles and miles above you, dozens and dozens of stars that twinkle in the distance. This mist still present at your feet. All of you, including Sigrid, who is a normal person, not a dog, are under this starlight. Before you have a chance to speak with one another, around you, in this dark sky, a paintbrush begins to make its first strokes, creating a canvas of a town. And you all step into this painting as witnesses. All except for Matthias. Matthias, you're smaller than you currently are. And you find yourself in a tavern. This tavern is old, a little rustic. It's not, kept up super well. And in your hand, you're holding what looks to be a wine bottle. A very fine vintage. The world around you is in this painterly kind of style. These brush strokes kind of making a reminiscent watercolor area, including yourself, as you were kind of pulled into this painting, as everyone else is just merely witnesses. You hold this wine bottle in your hand, and as you look up to the man at the bar, you see your dad. He gives you a big smile.
There's a moment of pure shock, and he feels his body ready to leap out and just run towards him, but he does indeed stop, holding on to the table, as he just takes a moment to realize this can't be real, right?
Oh, it's real, Matthias. Thankfully, the soldiers are leaving today. They've been kind to us thus far, and if you could go bring Count Neska's troops that bottle as a token of our appreciation, I'm sure they'd appreciate it before they went back to Barstoy.
Okay, have you seen Mom?
Oh, she's outside hanging up the laundry. She made meatloaf tonight.
Meatloaf! I love that! Okay. Just... I'll help her after I bring the drinks to them.
He gives you a nod. It's almost over. We're almost be done with this. Maybe we can start getting some visitors to the old tavern again.
I'm sure we will, Pops. I'm sure.
He gives you a nod. And he just looks very, very happy as he begins to go prepare the table for when you return for some meatloaf.
Yeah, Matthias is going to stand up, grab the drinks, and just slowly walk over outside to the men waiting.
Well, Matthias, you don't get that far. You take the wine bottle, and you begin to turn on your heels towards, where Count Neska's men are, probably in the corner of the bar, but as you turn, Everything snaps. This watercolor scene begins to drip. It begins to drip red. The brushstrokes around you become wrecked. Almost like the artist of this painting has gone off in a rage and destroyed its own creation. Before you lies a ruined tavern, still smoldering, ashes clinging to your now face. And there's bodies on the ground. Dozens of bodies. Beyond the tavern, out to the rest of Feldgaru, there's more and more corpses. And the brushstrokes continue as more images appear on this canvas. You see werewolves. Werewolves locked in combat with what looks to be undead. As they ravage each other and tear each other to pieces, the paint begins to run red, pooling in like small liquid. And everything just begins to burn and be covered in ash, and it is turmoil as these werewolves and these undead fight along the corpses on the ground. There's only one building that still remains taller in Feldgaru. A tower at the center of town. Your eyes are pulled to this tower, as in your hand you still clutch the wine bottle. Stepping out from the tower is a man. Cloaked in a hood, you can just make out the bleached bone breastplate that adorns his torso. He has wicked red eyes that peer out of his cowl. The brushstrokes again rack the sky above him as the tower he stepped out of begins to slowly melt into the background of the canvas, and the bodies on the ground and the zombies that are fighting these werewolves begin to clash even further. Between the raging brushstrokes, you can't really make out the difference anymore between the werewolves and the zombies, as all of the corpses on the ground, the corpses of your town, your family, your friends, the people you used to know, become caught in this cataclysm of death. Everyone in Feldgaru was buried in a mass grave. No one got their own gravestone. No one got their own funeral. Feldgaru, where you're going, is like honey to a necromancer. Dozens, if not hundreds of bodies lie unconsecrated in a mass grave, including your own family. Matthias, these brushstrokes begin to fade as the red begins to drip down. And it's all washed away. And instead, you stand by yourself in this darkness. Your friends are nowhere to be seen. But again, the stars above you begin to ignite. And you realize the twinkling above you is not stars. They're butterflies. As they move and flit about in a beautiful dance around you and illuminating the space. As you feel like you stand on, you think it's water, or it might be the night sky. But you find yourself alone.
Hello? Anyone there?
Oh, hello. And
Oh.
Matthias, you turn around, and you see a woman.
Oh, oh my.
She looks at you, and she kind of gives you a pleasant smile. You called?
Oh, he'll, take a knee and just,
Oh
bow his head.
no. Oh, you don't need to do that. She kind of reaches a hand down and she picks you up.
Oh, sorry.
You're Matthias, right?
Yes? I didn't know you knew my name. I mean, you're a deity, of course, so...
Well, I don't know everyone's names, Matthias. I only know those who have crossed the paths of my followers or traveled my roads frequently.
You have a beautiful place. It's...
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
This is, I think it's technically yours.
Oh,
After all, you're the one who called me here.
oh, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, of course not. I have been curious about you and your companions recently. You've been getting up into some trouble, haven't you?
Yes. I mean, we are dealing with a certain group of very bad people.
I've heard. I saw the vision. It was your home, wasn't it?
It was, yes. Now it's just a sea of corpses.
I'm sorry you had to see that. The dusk moth that you have uncovered is showing you the road you will have to walk.
Yeah.
It looks like you have a very treacherous one laid out before you.
Yeah, you're certainly right about that. It's making me nervous. I didn't expect any of this, but here we are. And I'm not willing to walk off the path.
That's very brave of you.
I'm just stubborn.
She gives a small smile. You've come a long way, I would say.
Oh, since
Mhm.
I have an audience with you, out of character, what are we asking her again?
Up to you guys. Up to you
I
guys.
mean,
I'm trying to think of this like.
I think, that's a fact.
I mean, we kind of already
So-
know
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
probably what
Eddie.
you're asking her.
How undog friend?
Well, hey, I mean, I don't know. It's only like one at a time. That's probably what I'm gonna ask. Your own question. If you really
Okay.
You know, Matthias, you were a thief before.
All about my
I
dog.
hate thieves.
You know, you wouldn't happen to have robbed any people on the roads, have you?
Oh
you could-
shit!
Oh.
You don't, Matthias.
It-
I don't know if you should lie to a goddess.
It's only happened maybe a handful, maybe 5 or 6 times. It was nothing too major that it would go, and that it would impact their journey, of course, maybe.
I think being
some
robbed on the
clothing
road
here.
would impact the journey, yeah.
Pants, shoes. When you're trying to provide for yourself, you just go for the bare essentials.
What life has thievery gotten you?
Honestly, it's gotten me another day of living, I suppose. It might not be a good one, but
Betrayal.
yes, that has
That's what
happened.
happened, right? It's how you ended up with the order.
Yeah, and the death of an innocent.
Hmm.
I'm not proud of what I've done and whom I've affected because of my actions. But I want to.
Everyone's road is different, Matthias. The fact that you want to be better is what matters. It matters now, anyway. The life you've lived before, the life you lived even before that, it's led you here, and it's led you to who you are now. Who are you now?
Right now, I'm a man trying to atone and maybe live a better life, one his father and mother will be proud of, so that he has something to tell them when he sees them.
You are someone who deserves kindness. Don't let anyone force you to think differently.
Thank you. I guess I didn't think I needed any, or at least didn't deserve any.
It's a common thought, unfortunately. Especially for people who want to get better. They may want to get better, they don't know if they deserve to be better. You do. And the butterflies around you kind of flicker a little bit as they flap their wings, returning to their starry positions, and realize that you don't have much time left with Desna.
Oh, I would like to ask you your input.
Oh, sure.
Me and my companions, we're attempting to do battle with this individual, Orin Vrood.
Uh-huh.
I assume you know of them?
I don't know of him. My dominion and my domain is only relevant to my followers. Despite me being a goddess, I don't know everything. I will say, though, the vision that you saw, the man with the bony breastplate, I believe that was your Vrood.
I figured. He does, or, well, he probably has this, he's making use of these artifacts, this, out of character. From what we know, the Whispering Way has taken a totem from the mausoleum, correct? Back during
So to recap, just for everyone, he has taken the soul of the warden of the prison from Harrowstone. He has stolen an artifact called the Sea Sage Effigy from Lepidstadt, and he has taken the Pact Lord's heart from the Shudderwoods.
With your insight, would you have any way of would you have any way of allowing us to know what he intends to do with such objects? A possibility of whatever ritual he may be attempting to perform?
I do not. However, I think the path that you walk now will lead you to those answers sooner than you think.
Okay.
There's someone I can sense in Caliphas would also have these answers. But he is imprisoned by his own darkness. And literally imprisoned.
Oh. Okay. Well, I am known as I've escaped many prisons, and I'm pretty good at law picking. I'm sure I could free him.
I know you are. You're very good at crime.
Ouch.
Yo, you're getting endorsed by a goddess for how good you are at crime. Take that.
She just laughs as the butterflies begin to fly away, and the starlight of her dress begins to also turn into these butterflies as she just laughs, Matthias, and mist begins to coalesce around you again. As she begins to fade, as do you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And all of you were witness to the visions that Matthias experienced, but not to the conversation that Desna had with him. All of you again find yourself in this dark expanse with the stars above, mist swirling around your feet. And once more, you're thrust into a vision. All of you witnesses again to this painting before you. This one, however, isn't in watercolor. It is more in, it's more solid than watercolored. And Gwen is not with you for this one. Gwen.
Eh?
Let me change the music. This is too... Great.
I wasn't expecting anything.
You don't know what town this alley belongs to. Everything looks strangely familiar, but you're just not sure. Not yet touched by the warmth of the morning sun's rays, everything around you is quiet. The buildings of this city you find yourself in stretch towards the sky into a mist-covered night. There's cobblestone beneath your feet with divots from the countless carriages that have passed through this way over the years. As you stare down this alley, you see at its mouth there is a body. There's a body with your medical knowledge, you know, is drained of all liquids, of all blood. Usually the body would leak into the cobbled streets, but nothing seems to come. And as you stand in the darkness, you begin to approach the body, but as you do so, time around you seems to speed up as you walk slowly towards the corpse. Dawn begins to crest over the buildings. The building to your right, which is a 4-story inn, possibly, blocks most of the sun from hitting you, It does not shield the corpse on the ground. The corpse begins to sizzle. This bloodless body begins to melt into this ashy substance. And as the sun completely rises in the sky, you find yourself also bathed in its light. Your arms begin to sizzle as well, as you find yourself caught in the sunlight. Your gaze turns back to the body briefly, as it completely turns to ash. But there's a ting-ting. Something hits the cobbled streets. It's a pair of fangs. The only thing that is remaining of this corpse in front of you. And as your own body begins to burn and begins to sizzle, you look down at your arm. You're not wearing your usual blue that you're known for wearing. It's a magenta. A magenta color that you know from somewhere. And the brushstrokes that created this scene begin to rapidly shift as the sun continues to rise.
That's impossible.
And you turn around to get a better lay of the land. But your vision snaps. And you find yourself in a lake of stars.
Is it? What's happening?
As you find yourself in this lake of stars, but white butterflies begin to flitter around you, and you kind of watch them for a moment as you were alone in this crescent moon area. And you hear a voice behind you. Oh, hello. You see a woman who's bathed in cosmos.
Gwen is very off her game here for a moment, kind of looking around the scenery, looking back down at her hands, which are back in her usual gloves, and then looking at the woman who she can put two and two together. I didn't think this was how the ritual worked. I thought this was just going to be a thing between you and Matthias.
Oh, no. No one's done this for a while, so, I wanted to come say hi.
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 That vision I just saw, was that you or something else?
A little bit of both. The Dusk Moth is going to show you your path. I'm not necessarily controlling what you see, but I'm a witness to it too. If I'm not mistaken, that was Caliphas you were in.
I'm not sure if it was me in Caliphas. Just can't imagine why she would be there.
Me?
That is a problem deal, not yours.
Okay.
So I don't like looking into the future.
Sorry?
I suppose I'm not supposed to blame you. Or God.
I get blamed for a lot of things, and some of them are fair, but... Why does it bother you so much?
If that was Victoria, it wouldn't. She's not that stupid.
Victoria is your sister.
Unfortunately.
You have gotten quite in over your head, haven't you?
Yes.
Do you regret everything?
Often, but I'm not exactly in a position to turn away, am I?
I don't think you could. I don't think you want to.
No.
It's going to be hard.
The right thing usually is.
Hmm.
That's what my grandfather used to say, anyway.
Oh, yes. It's going to be hard for them and for you.
Yes.
Ustalav is under a threat. I'm sure you're aware. It's endangering everyone, even those who are in their ivory towers above it all.
Yes, indeed. This place is sick and in need of a good doctor.
Say that.
I did.
Did you want to know anything? I can't
Well, I wasn't
help it
exactly.
much, but
I wasn't exactly planning on asking a question, but if I'm here and I get one, I suppose a question on many people's mind would be how to, I guess fix isn't the right word. How do we get Sigrid to go back to being a person? Which is a little more useful.
you're worried about her.
No.
I saw what you did with her lantern.
Can't you just take credit for something like that?
No. I don't think it's wise for me to take credit for mortals' good deeds.
Hmm.
You've gotten quite attached to this little band very quickly.
They are a surprisingly endearing band. Trying to think of a kind descriptor for them. Misfits?
Misfits would be a good word.
It's mostly kind. The other word was chucklefuck.
To ease your worries, Gwen. I think I can help Sigrid, or at least put her on the right path to helping herself.
She does need more work with helping, so I understand that she's one of those people that believes in fate, but I believe mortals have some free will. They're experts.
There's a lot of different beliefs in Galarian. None of them are necessarily wrong when it comes to fate. But I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
You'll need to look after them. They're going to need someone who can make hard decisions.
Suppose that is where I operate best.
For what it's worth, I hope your sister's okay.
I just hope I don't have to make a hard decision about her.
The building in the vision, it's a place called the Majesty. I have a tendency to know all the names of all different kinds of taverns and hotels. You know, rest stops for weary travelers. It's the largest hotel in Caliphas.
Thank you.
Maybe you can start there.
That might be a good idea.
And the butterflies begin to swirl around you again, Gwen. And you realize your time with Desna is almost up.
I'm not usually big on gods and goddesses, but you're not bad.
There's a lot of us that aren't bad.
Thank
You
you
did
for your
strike me as a Pharasma enjoyer.
time. Desna's a dandy, but Phrasma's a bit more practical.
I'm not going to argue. She's a close friend of mine.
So I've heard.
And the butterflies again begin to swirl around you, Gwen.
Okay.
And your vision snaps. And Desna's gone.
Now, Gwen's gonna go have a crisis.
Yeah, I know.
Running theme.
All right. We're gonna go back to the spooky music now. The paintress strokes her brush again, as the canvas is only in black and white this time. More charcoal than painting. As all of you are witness to the next vision, except for Borin, who gets to live it.
Wait, what?
This board chains are wrapped around board and drags him. Oldie but a goodie.
This charcoal masterpiece is a little hard to comprehend at first, Borin. You find yourself in a very large open space with thousands of bones. Skulls, rib bones, femurs, dozens of bleached white bones, piles of which almost reach the ceiling of this massive chamber below you, or this massive chamber that you stand in. You take a step forward. There's a crack as you step on a rib bone. And then you hear laughing. No. It's not laughing, it's cackling. And this cackling, Borin, it brings you back to a memory you had when you were much younger. Back when you lived in Barstoy. This cackling, you've heard it before. It happened one night in the village you were from, where they burned a woman at the stake. Barstow was always a very superstitious people. They burned this woman alive for being a witch, and she cackled as she died. She was known as the Witch of Barstoy, a menace throughout the region, and one that was eventually caught and put to death. She cackled then as the flames consumed her, and she cackles now as you find yourself surrounded by these bones. The walls of the stone chamber begin to ooze. The charcoal canvas that you found yourself in begins to get dotted with red watercolors as they begin to drip down the wall, mixing with the charcoal in a very unholy, dark red illness. And the cackling just continues and continues. As the blood drips, you hear another sound. One you're not familiar with but have heard before. It's the sound of an IV drip, like you would find in one of the more medical institutions in Ustalav, as someone is being treated for an illness. Drip, drip, drip. And the bones begin to quiver and shake. And the cackling continues, and it doesn't stop. But thankfully the vision does, as the canvas is torn away. And you find yourself in this starlit moon.
What the hell is going on here?
And a woman, dressed in cosmos with butterfly wings upon her back, apparates before you as she changes the music. You look a little shaken.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry! I float, so I can't... You don't hear footsteps.
No, you're fine. Like, okay. Sorry, I'm on edge after all that. Also, I didn't do the ritual, so I didn't think anything. You got me on the back foot here.
Sorry. She steps forward to you, Warren, and she looks a little nervous. I'm Desna.
I'm Boren.
Oh, I know. It's nice to meet you. And she holds out her hand to you to shake.
Yeah, a very confused, very nervous-looking Boren extends a hand. Was not expecting to shake hands with Desna tonight.
Ooh, can I, Oh my goodness. And she kind of just very nervously kind of breaks down into laughter. I'm a big fan.
What? Shouldn't I be the one saying I like what you... I appreciate it, but...
you're the one who's out there protecting travelers in the River Kingdoms. Merchant ships and such.
Sure, but that seems like pretty small things.
No. That's not a small thing. Boren. Travelers need a guide. They need protection. And you've done it for a majority of your life. That's very admirable.
Well, thank you.
Well, no, thank you.
I never thought I would be complimented by a goddess before, so this is a new one for me.
You're going to have lots of new experiences pretty soon. Not all of them good, admittedly.
It's been a rough 3 days, and it seems like it might get worse before it gets better.
Probably, but it'll get better again after it gets worse. That's the best thing about traveling and roads and paths. It's ups and downs. It gets worse. Then it gets better. And worse again, and then better. Do you plan on protecting them? As both yourself and your... What does she say? Chucklefucks. Go through this route?
Oh, you've already talked with Gwen.
Yes, I have, yeah.
That's the plan. I don't like standing around doing nothing while people get hurt if I can do something about it.
Very admirable. You sound a lot like another follower of mine. I think you've met him. Tomas?
Oh yes, I definitely know Tomas.
He's a character.
He is, for someone who, as far as I can tell, is not well versed in violence. He is the most fearless person I think I've ever seen.
She goes to say something, but she stops herself, as if she was about to spill so much Tomas tea, but she decides against it.
Damn it.
Yes, he is quite the pacifist. Now. Yes, he's a pacifist now. He has an apprentice that you've met, Amelia. Very attached to her. He's worried about her a lot. I'm sure it'll mean a lot to him if you stick with her. Keep her safe.
That's the plan.
Good. And the butterflies around you begin to kind of flutter a little bit, and you can tell you do not have much time left in Desna.
Quick, above board, what questions have we already asked so I don't double dip?
Just ask about the boss. You know you want to. I don't know. We kind of know where we're going. We kind of know what they're doing. What's their end goal? How can we best prepare ourselves for what's... Suggest a chainmail collar for Gwen.
You can ask her anything.
Armor
Lorna.
soaked in garlic.
Yeah, we're so something to specifically protect the neck.
So, this person we're chasing on Vrood, I recognize he's gonna be hard to find, but I don't suppose you have ideas or insights on how we can stop chasing him and start leading him to a destination that he might be looking for.
Well, according to the vision that you saw with Matthias, he's in Feldgaru. I know you're familiar with that place. You, Tomas.
I'm so sorry, our dog is going nuts.
Oh, he's going crazy. I hear him. He's freaking out. It's okay. I know you're familiar with Feldgaru. Yourself, Tomas, and Vormir were there. You rescued the only survivor.
That's it feels like a really long time ago, though. Never really forget it, do you?
You could never forget the depravity humanity can go to. Desna gets a very long look in her eyes, like she's seeing things. behind you. And the butterflies begin to flutter again, Boren. Is there anything else you'd like to ask her?
Sigurd's whole lycanthropy thing.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize he's still freaking out. I'm sorry. Continue, though. It's fine. Continue.
He waits until I'm about to talk, I swear. Sigurd's whole lycanthropy thing. I know she was bit by some sort of ghost, werewolf. It might not be the same thing, and we found records, but is there someone we can talk to or someone go to alleviate that if she doesn't want to have to deal with it?
No. There are consequences to things that not even I can reverse. What she needs is to come to peace with herself and for her companions to support her through that.
I mean, okay, that makes sense. Had to check, though.
That's fair. Thank you for caring about her. Is there anything else, Boren?
Boy, there's so much I'd like to talk about, but it doesn't feel like important in the moment, you know?
You can always talk to me.
I suppose I could do that more often, huh?
I would appreciate it, but I would never force you to.
I'll try to be better about that whole thing. I'd never call myself having been the most devout follower of anyone, but maybe I should try a little harder.
I'll be watching. If that's motivation.
Let's go with yes.
Wonderful. And the butterflies begin to descend from the night sky and surround you. And you vanish from this plane. Another canvas. Another vision. None of you bear witness to this one. Not yet. Sigurd.
Oh man. Okay.
A crusted arch made of bleach bone stands before you, on a patch of scorched ground surrounded by withered oak trees. Sickly ravens with matted feathers perch on crooked branches, their hoarse cries echoing in the air. You walk towards the arch, and you realize that you're in what once used to be a beautiful grove, but is now just a husk. Nature has been unkind to this place. Now it only is choked with atrophy. Mist clings to your feet as you walk through this grove. Your only company is the stars above, that despite being in such a wretched place, still glitter with beauty. And you walk through this woods, between withered oak trees that once stood tall and proud, but now are bent and humbled. Another raven's cry as you turn.
Sorry, am dog or not dog?
You are not dog.
Oh, okay. Great.
You are not dog. As a raven cries, and you turn to look, but there's nothing there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, have my...
My fucking knife. And as you turn back to the direction you were walking, you are stood face to face with a woman, bathed in cosmos with butterfly wings attached to her back. You do not find yourself in the star-filled pool that the others had previously.
Oh.
It's just it's a wretched grove with decaying trees and cawing ravens.
Okay.
Hello, Sigrid.
Sigurd's probably looks pretty ragged, like clothes torn up, like eyes desperate, all sorts of nicks and cuts, and like they've been running through the woods for a long time. And this figure appears, and
You're a bit lost, aren't you?
Yeah. Is the first thing I've seen, besides the screams. I've been wandering what feels like days. Weeks? Just be another trick. I feel like I've seen this before.
No. My name is Desna.
Oh. I just realized she's holding her knife like directly at it.
You
sorry,
have a lot of people worried about you, you know.
I need to get back. I need to get back to the tower. They were fighting. I was so close. She was so close to convincing her.
It's done. It's done.
What do you mean? I heard them screaming.
Fighting is done. Fighting is done. They killed Mathis. The Primals and the Silverhides are working together for now. Rackus helped you.
We're in pretty bad shape. Last thing I remember.
They're okay. Just a few scratches. You'll be seeing them soon, I promise.
There's something out there too. He looks out into the woods.
There's 3 things out there. They're looking for you.
Kind of collapses.
She doesn't, like, bend down to help you or anything. She lets you collapse.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for you. Because they are you. Sigrid, do you know what happened to you?
Sorry, I don't understand.
You were infected with an ancient curse that I am responsible for many thousands of years ago. She looks a little pained when she says that. There's no fixing what I've done to you. You've awakened something in yourself that won't be easy to get control of. But it's not impossible. You don't need to be stuck in these woods. I can't snap my fingers and make you better. But I can help you and set you on a path to helping yourself.
Perhaps. I don't know if I can blame you. I don't think that's right. I think I've been straying from the path for too long.
There are many like you who find themselves misguided or fallen off. You're not the first. You won't be the last. But the journeys never end. That's the important thing. Will you let me help you?
The beats being stuck in there. I need to get back. I need to make sure they're okay.
You will. You have a bit of a ways to go first, though. If you're going to accept my help, Secret, you will need to do something for me. I do regret what happened to you. But you are closer to me than the rest of them. And my will can be done through you.
Did find edicts appealing. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
She starts to pick herself up. Okay. Picks up the knife. That was it.
Before I give you the guidance, there is someone on the path that you walk that is surrounded by darkness. Darkness that is not their own. They are swallowed by cruelty and evil. They need help righting themselves. Would you help them?
Suppose that yes, I will help them if I can. I'm scared to find out what will happen if I don't.
Helping them helps yourself in the long run. The path is often easier to walk together with someone.
Yes, yeah. I swear to you, I will help this. Who are they? How will I know when I've found them?
That'll be up to you.
and you will make it out of these woods.
I can point you in the right direction.
Undeserving of your help, but I can't go on. I can't. I need to tell her how I feel, or I don't get another chance.
Explore everything life has to offer. Find joy in it.
Is she like going into like her own mantra?
Yeah, she kind of repeats her own mantra.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Because as she's doing that, Sigurd will start like echoing it back, kind of like as she's saying it, just under her breath. No. Yeah, so I'll just like repeat Desmond's mantra as she, starts to go into it. Like, yeah, I know.
I know.
That, but you know what I mean? Just like that,
I gotcha. She reaches out with her hand
which
into
way
the decrepit.
again? She kind of points.
She reaches her hand out towards the decrepit woods, and manifesting on her finger is a blue butterfly.
Hmm.
And she brings it closer to her, as it is probably the only source of beauty in these horrific hollowed out grove that you find yourself in. And she holds it out to you to take.
I will gingerly take the butterfly.
It opens up its wings as it rests on your finger, and in a blue light, it transforms into a rock. a blue rock with butterfly-like sigils etched into it.
Oh, okay.
This is a pendant similar to what you saw Stovian have. It isn't going to fix everything for you immediately. Each night you wear this pendant, you will face what's hunting you in these woods. If you overcome it, you reclaim a part of yourself. If you don't, she had to stop.
I love it. The hanging. Nothing. Sigurd does the most imperceptible of gulps. As she clutches the pendant, or clutches the rock, or the blue stone closer to herself, and doesn't take her eyes off Desmond.
3 nights, 3 pieces of you. I hope you come out stronger because of this.
Path often winds.
It winds, it backtracks, it loops. It's never straightforward.
Thank you.
The archway behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Walk through it.
Is that like I turn around and then I turn back and she's gone?
Pretty much, yeah. She says, walk through it. You have 1 vision to go through.
Okay.
You ain't done yet.
Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, so yeah, clutch the rock tightly. Start heading toward picking up, readjusting, kind of messed up clothes, and
Okay.
with some determination.
You step
That she
through
can
the
muster.
archway, clutching the pendant in your hand. As you step into the canvas, where the rest of the party can now witness what you see, as you begin to walk through it. The mists begin to part all around you, and all of you see this beautiful, verdant forest, very different from what you were just in, Sigrid. And at its centerpiece is a magnificent, resplendent Pharasman temple. A massive stained glass spiral gleaming in the afternoon sun on its tallest steeple. Its spires stretch to the sky, and as you walk along the path towards the entrance, you can feel the church's holy aura wash over you as the song of whippoorwills chirp all around you as they guide you home on this beautiful summer day.
There's mirrors around.
Suddenly, the paintbrush begins to descend on the canvas. As if some kind of glamour spell wears off, the vision in the painting deteriorates, revealing a sad mockery of the grand chapel you once saw in its place. You once saw. In its place, the ruins and the remains of an old monastery begins to come into view. Broken walls, partially collapsed, masonry crumbling before your eyes just from the sheer neglect. Shattered glass from the spiral from above litters the floor. The very once lush fields that surrounded this cathedral have crumbled, leaving behind trees of death and very little grass. And Sigrid, you can feel a palpable necrotic energy course through this place now, as this place that was once full of holy energy now is one of desecration, void, and an unholy vibe.
I hold up or am I still just like witnessing everything, or can I?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Okay. And I want to hold up the stone I was given, like it's a lantern. Does it glow?
It glows a little bit, yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And as you walk towards the entrance of this cathedral that has now been ruined, there's a slight glow from inside. And suddenly, Sigrid, you feel panic. As if you've suddenly remembered that you were looking for something here. Something you needed. Something you desperately needed.
Okay.
But you can't remember what it is. But it's missing, and it's here.
Okay.
And you need to find it.
Okay.
And you begin to sweat a little bit as a smell hits you. It's not a smell of death, even though that is permeating.
It's prevalent.
Prevalent. It's a smell of cinnamon and hazelnut. Almost as if someone is cooking. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird. I'm thinking, oh man, I remember that nice meal we had at the lodge with Boren, and you made some like cinnamon pancakes or something. That was great. But now I'm here. And that doesn't sit well. So yeah, I will.
It's coming from inside the cathedral, and as the smell wafts over you, your panic does not subside. It actually gets worse.
Oh, okay.
You're not sure why.
I don't know. Okay. So it's like a rubble or situation. It's like all ruined.
It's all ruined. The monastery walls have collapsed in on themselves.
Okay. Like a church?
Yeah, it's a cathedral.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll start Later around, I don't know. I guess I should probably find out where the smell's coming from, because that...
It's coming from inside the cathedral, and as you step closer to it, it begins to get hot like an oven. And you flinch a little bit, and this panic continues to rise in you, and as you touch the painting, it turns to butterflies before you can get any further.
Okay, whew. That was getting really spooky, huh? It's still spooky.
Yeah, it's always still spooky. But in the back of your mind, you have a sense of there's something there that you're looking for.
Okay.
You don't even know where it was. But you find yourself, all of you find yourself back in this void with the stars.
Oh, okay. Whew. Tension is released.
There's one more vision.
Oh.
That you guys are going to be forced through.
What dark secrets?
As all of you bear witness, except for Amelia.
Oh, good luck.
Who lives through it. Amelia and Bob, excuse me. Amelia. You descend upon a crumbling city. From your vantage point, it looks like a carcass. A carcass of a beast that has long since rotted away. Towers and spires dot the landscape that look like they're bleached bone, and the way they tilt and the way they list the side almost looks as if they're the ribs of this carcass of a city that stands before you. Despite the desolate landscape of the city, there is movement in it. As you're able to witness undead moving throughout it. Dozens and dozens of zombies, skeletons, ghasts, undead you probably have never even seen before. As they all move towards the heart of this city, that if it had actually been a carcass, the heart is a spike driven through its chest. Or, you know what I mean. This spike extends hundreds of feet into the air, reaching towards the sky over 400 feet. For those at home, that's 200 fall damage if you fall off this thing. You feel like you've seen depictions of what you're looking at before. You can't quite place it, but you believe that you're looking at something that Tomas has told you about before, which was a place called Gallowspire. It is the location of Tarbafon's prison. Almost impossible to get through because of the necrotic energy that ravaged this landscape years and years ago. Living creatures can barely survive in here. But here you are, looking up at it, as hordes of undead move towards it. And as your eyes gaze up towards Gallowspire, the moon above you is blocked out briefly by a very large, winged creature, as you recognize the silhouette of a dragon crossing over the moon's path. And then another one. Before you have time to see where the dragons fly, or discern what kind of dragons they are, your vision snaps again, and you are at the top of Gallowspire. Below you, 400 feet down, you can barely see the undead hordes begin to try to climb up this tower, with little to no avail. Necrotic energy pulses around you as you take in the top of the Gallowspire. And you see a figure here. Figure you've only seen in textbooks, in myths, in legends. One that maybe a part of you didn't think was even real. You see a lich, adorned in jewelries and old Arisian ornaments. But you know the crown he wears upon his head of these horns. There's no mistaking that. Before you, this is the lich known as Tarbafon. As he stands atop Gal's Spire, staring down at you, Amelia, and he goes to open his mouth in an unholy scream that rattles the air around you. His mouth begins to cascade over with this black ichor. As some kind of alchemical solution begins to pour out of his mouth as he screams and harnesses this dark arcane energy that coalesces around him in a purple fire, completely blocking off any kind of escape you have, as he begins to flood the top of Galspire with this. And he screams. And the zombie hordes beneath him rise to meet his call. And before anything else, your vision snaps away as the canvas is torn. And you appear in this much nicer starred sky.
Oh my gosh. Bob? Bob, are you okay?
Bob! Ooh, that one was rough.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Is that our future if we fail?
Ooh. I don't know. The Duskmoth shows me the paths you plan to walk. It might be failure, but it also might be... well, it might just be.
You kind of talk in riddles like my master.
Oh, Tomas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
He also knows a lot of people. I feel like if you're in any situation, you're a little nervous about it, I feel like you could bring him up and they'd be like, oh, I know that guy.
Well,
He's that kind of guy, you know?
yeah, I can see that. He's, been around for a long time.
Oh, yeah, he has. You know, he faced Tarbafon all those years ago. Not directly, obviously. But
Yeah,
his
he's
legions.
kind of, fuzzy on some of the things that he wants to tell me about those times.
They weren't very good.
Yeah.
You think you can stop it happening a second time?
I don't know. I don't really have that much confidence in myself.
Oh,
I've
why not?
only been doing this for, I don't know, a couple weeks.
she laughed. She's like, yeah, you know what? That's fair. Well, you've been doing a stellar job so far.
Thank you.
You even made cures of lycanthropy. Those don't exist, by the way. You did make something new. I don't know if you were aware.
No?
It's like an academic accomplishment kind of deal. You should, talk to some nerd about that. Get that encoded somewhere.
Really? Oh. I had no idea. I kind of
Yeah,
felt bad
it's-
pulling the teeth, though.
That was pretty rough. But hey, what gets the job done? And maybe werewolves will be willing to just give you their teeth next time.
Yeah. You should probably ask next time, for sure.
Well, Amelia, you called me here. Is there anything you want to talk about? And she kind of plops down like in a crisscross applesauce in front of you.
I'll sit down with her. I don't know if this is, like, selfish asking this, but... I mean, I know the world is kind of toppling around us and kind of feels like we're always one step behind. But I'm just worried about someone. And I just want to know if they're okay.
Sure. I can see what I can find. Who are you worried about?
Endymion?
Ah. I am very... She thinks for a moment. I'm very in tune with many of my followers. I'm able to see the paths they trek, the steps they take. But those who do not walk my path, I have a blindness to. Your friend Endymion is one of those who does not walk my path. He used to, but not anymore.
When you mean, like, walk your path, like... I mean, I'm not, very well versed in religion or following gods, but do you have a blindness when you see me, or is it, like, a different meaning, like...
I have a blindness to you as well, but I'm still able to see most of what you do through Tomas, who does walk my path. Endymion surrounds himself with people who do not walk my path. I knew of him before. I may be able to pull some memory from before if you'd be interested.
You think you would get mad if I saw that?
Sweetie, he's been scrying on you for the past 3 days without your consent.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Alright.
one of the last visions I have of him before he left.
I'll look.
Okay. And she leans over and she gives you a kiss on the forehead. And Amelia, let's go to a different map. Gosh, this map is so fucking dark. Hang on, let me turn the lights on.
Desna slaps the moon a little bit.
Yeah, hang on. Oh my god.
Damn
Let me
dark in here.
turn the
God.
fucking lights on, dude.
She installed a clap on for the solar system.
Alright. Okay, 1 second. Come on over.
Ooh, booty. I remember this man.
You do remember this map. You should.
It's so
Amelia, you find yourself here. I'll put you on the map here too. You are just a visage in this. You are not able to interact with the world, unfortunately. But I'll put you on the map here. This is a very large estate. It is about 2 stories tall, and you can see there are several libraries scattered throughout, even from where you can see where you're standing. There's a mailbox conveniently outside that has the name on it that reads Loramore. And this is likely Kendra's estate from Ravengrow that she's mentioned that she sold after her father passed away. And it's raining as you stand in the courtyard of this large estate. Before long, you hear footsteps coming up the path. They're in a cloak, shielding themselves from the rain as they frantically move to get out, and you see a familiar figure of Endivian. As he frantically approaches the house in a hurry, not just to get out of the rain, but also to see something or someone.
Oh, can I follow him?
Yeah, you can follow. And he knocks on the door frantically, and there's a brief moment, and you hear, "Coming!" from inside. And you see, over Endivian's shoulder, you see Kendra open the door. "Oh, Endivian, it's nice to see you. What are you doing?" And before she can finish her sentence, Endivian shoulders past her very aggressively, and he looks to her. "Is Loramore here?" "Yes, he's in his study, and he goes, "Good." He starts to move, and Kendra just looks very dejected as he just brushes past, and she just sighs. "I'll go get some tea then." You see her move further into the estate. As Endivian, on a mission, moves into a side room. And it's at this point, Amelia, as
I can't control the thing.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll bring you guys two. Here you go.
Thanks. Oh, look at him.
I'll put you in the corner.
He's not dead here.
He's not dead.
Interesting.
This is the first time you've ever seen his face
It is,
because
yeah.
it was gone when you saw he was dead.
Anyway, sorry.
So Amelia, you step into this study that has arcane runes seem like etched on the ground, and a very small library in this room. But you see a man with a goatee, scars upon his face. He looks rather withered and old. Definitely looks like a very tired man who's seen a lot of shit.
Mhm.
And as Endivian enters, Loramore looks up and he frowns. "Endivian." And then there's a flash cut as a conversation occurs, and the vision cuts back into it in the middle of it. One second, I didn't open my Google Doc. Loramore is currently sitting at his desk. Endivian is pacing behind him, obviously frustrated. "What do you mean by foolishness?" "Endivian, you're trying to justify the affliction upon sufferings of others." Endivian, frustrated, he brings over a scale, one that is beautiful and encrusted in gold, and he places on the desk in front of Loramore. He then pointedly looks at Loramore and he picks up an amber paperweight. This paperweight has a butterfly in it, and he also picks up another paperweight that has a spider in it. He places the butterfly on one side and the spider on the other. It balances. "This is the war without rivals." He picks up another paperweight and puts it on the side of the spider. And the scale tips. "This is Sir Silas Graydon, hero, rebel of the war. and another paperweight, puts it on the side of the butterfly. And the scale balances. A force to counter the negative push. Not to mention the advancements of technology and the ways of warfare and Ustalav gained through trench warfare. Endymion. And Lorimer tries to cut him off, but Endymion just keeps rambling. This is easily provable. A strong enough negative force is met and acted upon by an equal, if not greater, positive force. Don't let me list off several historical examples, not to mention from the Shining Crusade. It's not theory or philosophy. That's just nature. Exactly! Does a fly not buzz the loudest caught in a spider's web? A cornered rat take on a viciousness is never displayed before. Do not great men of innovation and ethics come from tragedy? Justified cruelty. We work to prevent tragedy in Endymion, not curate its wrath. Endymion looks very annoyed, but he's not dissuaded from this debate. Look at Caliphas. Look at any noble house in the past decade. Worthless fops who only ever worry about choking on that silver spoon in their mouth. It's peaceful. It's stagnation. There's a pause from both of them. These negative forces make it worth it. Ascribes a meaning to the greatness. That's it. Cruelty gives you what? Entertainment. Death and suffering aren't entertainment. No, it's never. It's compelling. That was a rhetorical question, Endymion. Please, you must hear yourself. You're young, you're smart, capable. Don't waste your time. And he pauses. When he sees in Endymion's satchel, there is a book. And he looks at the book and he looks at Endymion. And before Endymion can stop him, Lorimer reaches into the satchel and pulls out this book. There's a bookmark in it. And the book is titled The Histories of the Shining Crusade. And when Lorimer opens it, despite Endymion trying to stop him, it recounts the imprisonment of Tarpafon. There's notes scrawled on the page that you're not able to read, Amelia, because Endymion managed to snatch the book away from Lorimer. Mm-hmm. There's a silence between them, as they both just look at each other for a very long, tense moment. Endymion, stop this study of this philosophy you've set yourself upon. You have the ability to do great things. Do not set yourself upon this path. You don't think I could do it? No. He looks at the book and the entry of Tarpafon being imprisoned in Gallowspire. No, I think you could do it. Which is why I beg you to stop while you're still here. Endymion, displaying an uncharacteristic burst of anger, knocks over the scale to the ground. And you're reminded briefly of that time after Sigrid died, where you're pretty sure you heard Endymion with this rage in his office. You've only ever heard it, never seen it. But there is this rage as he knocks over this scale, as he turns to Lorimer with the fury. I will not be reached or lectured to by a fool. And Endymion gathers all his things up, his scale, his paperweights. I'm done. You have nothing more to teach me, Professor. Thank you for everything. And he goes to leave. As he goes to brush past you. But there's a pause as he stops in front of you. Almost as if he's going to turn around and say something else to Lorimer. But there's a deep breath, and his eyes steal over with a conviction. He walks through you, Amelia.
Endymion.
And as he goes to leave, Kendra, who has a tray of tea, sees him exit. Oh, leaving so soon? I just made... And Endymion again shoulders past her with... no kindness behind this. As he leaves, and Kendra just like watches him leave and go into the rain, and she's like, oh, all right then. And she closes the doors, she takes a deep breath, and she walks into her father's study. And that's where the vision ends, Amelia, as you're brought back to the Desna locale. Was that what you were looking for?
I don't know. Now I feel even more worried.
Oh. That's the last bit I have of him. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I wish he knew that, like, he wasn't alone. He always seems like he's shouldering so much, and he has people that he can rely on.
Sometimes people need to be told that. It can be hard sometimes for people to see what's right in front of them.
Yeah. But everyone has a glimmer of hope, right? Like,
Of course.
I don't know. Some people in my party don't really trust him. And
Well, from the vision, it seems like he has an interest in releasing Tarbafon. It's not great.
there can't be like a misunderstanding on what's being interpreted?
You saw what I did.
I guess maybe, like, I have a hard time having everything be so black and white. It's probably because of Bob and how he was created and how I was told that I shouldn't mess around with certain things, and I still messed around with certain things. And I went against my master's wishes.
You like to create and fix things.
Yeah.
If this boy is important to you, then it's part of my edicts to tell you to follow your heart and live your life to the fullest.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry if that's not entirely helpful.
No, it is.
Good luck then, Amelia. I hope that whatever you do, however you do it, you find your happiness and you prevent what we saw at Gallowspire.
Yeah. I just hope I'm brave enough to help out.
Well, thankfully you don't have to do it by yourself.
It's true. It's very true.
I should let you know, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That vision you just saw, everyone saw it too. There's no private visions. Just wanted to give you a heads up when I send you back.
Oh. Can they hear what I'm saying too?
No. This is cool, but the dusk moth visions, they go to everyone.
Maybe I should have asked a different question.
I think you asked the right one. For yourself.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you back now, all of you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey,
And she, yeah.
sorry. I noticed like some dust falling off of your butterfly's wings. Does that have an alchemical purpose to it?
You can go. You're good. don't do weird sign shit with my butterflies.
You gonna get the Tinkerbell pixie dust and just start swinging it. It's yeah. It's a slippery slope, man.
And all of you return to the Stairs of the Moon, where you started this drug trip. And you all weren't asleep, but you were definitely tripping. All of you blink away and the mist is completely gone. The moonstones have all cracked. And you all saw those visions. As a recap, just quickly. You saw Pelgaru, where Orin Vrood currently lays. You saw the city streets of Caliphas, with a drained body that disintegrated in the sun.
Mm.
An ossuary of sorts, covered in bones, and the presence of the witches of Barstoy. And then a ruined Pharasman temple, a cathedral, in the middle of a wasteland, filled with necrotic energy, with butterscotch and hazelnut. And then you saw Gallowspire, the prison of Tarbafon, and Tarbafon on top of it.
Yeah, he didn't look very imprisoned, actually. You know what?
He didn't look very imprisoned, you're so right.
Damn it.
With black ichor bleeding out of his mouth.
Ew.
Yeah, ew, it's right.
Get him a
And
tissue.
then your final vision that you were all witnessed was the falling out between Endymion Adressant and Petros Lorimor about 5 years ago.
Thais slowly takes back off the earring.
Going to crush it onto your boot. Nice.
I'm just gonna put it in the bag.
It'll be worth some money. We can sell it later.
I was thinking that,
Gwen
yeah.
just takes off her hat and rubs the bridge of her nose. I didn't sign up for that particularly.
And as you all kind of come to, and everything is coming back into focus, you have a lot to think about after all the visions you just saw and what they mean. But before we can think about that, it is where we're going to end for tonight, because we did run over by 30 minutes. So that's where we end. With you all in the temple, after talking with Desna, seeing some shit.
We are now all witnesses to the horror.
You are all now witnesses to the horror. You are.
I am not alone. Yes.
You can join Matthias and me in sleepless nights and PTSD.
Yes, you can.
I have some notes if you guys want to see them to keep track of everything that you just witnessed. But I'm sure Derek also just took some notes that might be a little better, more cohesive.
I mean, send them to me anyway.
I can send you some of them for sure.
Hmm.
There's also nothing is spelled right, so.
Things are rarely spelled right in my own notes.
Here, I can share the Endivian cutscenes. I did write that out.
Sorry, but I'm just gonna have to head out right now.
You can go. You're free. You're free. You can go. You can go. Free. You're free. You're free. You're fine. Okay. That's it. Go home. That being said, there is all games are returning to normal this weekend. I don't think there's anything fun happening besides more games. I think signups for DirkCon are going on still. I think we're looking for GMs right now. I know I signed up. I'm going to be running. I'm running either one of two things. One of which is a whoops all bards kind of thing, where you all descend into hell and fight all different kinds of genres of music to rescue this metal rocker guy, the Shredder. It's pretty rad. Or it's gonna be a goblin one shot. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see.
And just combine
Not
them.
All
sure.
goblin bards.
There you
Combined
go.
goblin bards. True. I should have.
Mhm.
Damn. Look at you guys. Yeah. So keep a lookout for that. It's pretty fun. I know it's happening in like a month or two. Raising awareness for ALS. And all that fun stuff. I'm also really tired, so I don't want to do announcements right now. We're good to go next week, I believe, right? No interruptions. Oh, it's April
As far as
1st,
I
guys. Any funny business friggin' next week?
I don't know.
Clown zombies.
Clowns? Okay.
I mean,
April
you're the one running
Fools.
the horror game.
I already had a
clowns.
clown section. I can't do that again. I've already exhausted my clown quota, unfortunately.
Good
Already
night,
did that
everybody.
one. Good night, Carson. Alright.
Mhm.
That's where we're gonna end for the night.
Alrighty.
So I'll catch you guys next time.
Thank you very much. So, all the vision.
Wild.
Right, yeah.
Great session.
Yeah.
The implications.
Mhm. Alright, we'll see everyone next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.